Don't stop, can't stop, keep grinding till you make it happen. Stay tuned.
Awaken the leader inside. Follow the path of leadership. Never give up. Never stop trying. Get up. Believe in yourself. Not every day is going to be easy, but you got to challenge yourself. You need courage. Be ready. Stop waiting for it to happen. Go make it happen. Harness the power within. You are destined to be a leader. Follow the path of leadership. Awaken the leader inside.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is David Rubalcava. I'm your host at Awaken the Leader Inside, a show dedicated to your leadership journey. Remember, you are never alone. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode. Man, we are getting inches and inches closer to 100 episodes. Man, unbelievable that that we've been on this journey for almost 100 episodes. So, I just want to kind of, the last video was motivation, and this video I really want us to just talk about the moment that you really know you're on to something. And I think it's so important that we understand this, guys, in our journey. We understand that there are going to be small blips on the radar that said, yes, you're going in the right direction. Yes, something is happening. Yes, you are on the path to get to where you want to go. And, these moments are happening to me right now. And this is why I think it's so important to share this with you guys, is because any leader, and including myself, we all feel at some time that we are just missing the mark, or what did we do that is creating this feeling of not generating results, or that we feel like a failure. Most leaders are very, very objective and very critical on themselves, and I'm one of those included, that I'm very critical on myself, sometimes probably to a fault. But I think it's one of those things that, like, as you grow as a leader, you learn to kind of identify the things that are going the right way. And this is important. I really, really want you guys to understand this and understand like how to measure this, because there's going to be a lot of times, guys, that you just don't feel like things are going the right way. So like, let me give you an example. There has been recent times or recent events in my life where I'm just like, I just don't know if it's going the right way, especially with our family channel and things like that. It's been growing, and we kind of hit a wall. Same thing with the podcast. We kind of hit a wall. And then I look at, my other things that are going on in my life, like my occupation that I do, outside of the podcast, and our YouTube channel and things like that, where I feel like everything's hitting a wall, and I'm just like not sure, what am I doing well? And I had this moment, and this is why I want to share with you guys, because I think it's so important in your life, not just in career, but in life, that you understand these small moments. And I had those little moments. I can kind of break it down for you for our family channel. I had this moment where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw everything I have at it. I don't care. I'm going to output at a level that I have never done before. And it was pretty intense. I think I pumped out about 17 videos for this channel, including this channel, and for our family channel, all within the span of a week. 17. And normally it's like 2. And I just threw the kitchen sink. I'm just gonna embrace it and just like let it rip. And I'm just gonna spend 2-3 days just pumping out videos and like aggressively. And I don't really know what's gonna happen. And within the span of a couple of days, all of a sudden, the channel came to life. All of a sudden, things started happening. All of a sudden, all this engagement started happening. All of a sudden, the watch time quadrupled in the span of a couple of days. And it was something remarkable to watch. Like, okay, here, I was feeling that I'm just not doing what I feel like we can live up to, the potential that we have. And I just threw everything in it. Same thing happened to me, guys, with my own career, where I felt like, man, I've been struggling. I'm still learning a new field. I feel like I'm throwing everything I have at it, and we just are not getting to where I feel like we have the potential to be. And it's discouraging sometimes. And then one day we walk in and everything's clicking. Everything's happening. All these things that we've been trying to do and implement almost overnight just like clicked. And it was like that blip that I needed. I needed that moment where I'm like, something's working. Something's moving in the right direction. Like where your intent to put energy into something is generating some type of result, even though it's not all the result that you want, but it's generating some type of reaction, some type of movement. And that's what's important. And as you look at your life, as you look at your career, and we get into this funk of like comparing our life, our career to other people's careers and other people's lives. And it always feels like we're always on the end that's not getting ahead. And I hate to burst your bubble in all of this, but it's just an illusion. And I think the moment you come to realize that everyone has a different journey, and someone can be on a journey for 15 years, and then you meet them when they're finally successful, and you're like, man, this guy hasn't made. You don't know what it took to get there. But on that journey, those blips, those moments, those things that keep you hungry to keep going, you have to see them. Because so many times I talk to people and they're like, I said, hey, this is going great for you right now. And they're like, yeah, but I could have done this. And they don't acknowledge their own small wins. And what happens over time is if it's not a big win, then it's like, why even try? Why even bother? Why even put energy into it? That is the wrong mindset, but that is the mindset that leads to failure every single time. And people look back on their lives or look back on their career, and they never put everything on the table. They never put the energy into like, let's just ride it out. Let's just see it happen. If it crashes and burns, oh wow, I'm going down fighting. Like that mindset will move boulders for you, man. Will shift your career for you. Will open doors for you that you could never imagine simply because you put your head down and you just went at it. And a lot of times the doors that open were never the doors that you anticipated. They were never like things that you could have imagined. And somehow somebody recognizes your hard work. Somebody recognizes your heart and soul that you put into it. And somebody will find you. And that's kind of what happens is you open your doors. You open your own doors by like putting it all on the table and just going for it. And so I want you to think about this in your life, guys. I want you to really, really think. This is more of a life lesson than a leadership lesson. In your life, how many things are going well for you versus how many things are not? Because we hold on to the big knots. We hold on to the one that's not working, that's the biggest, that carries the most weight, apparently, to us. And then we kind of, measure our success or measure our lives based on that. So you got to take it with a grain of salt, and you got to really think about like what is going well for you either today, either last week, or even this month. Like what good things have happened to you that you need to acknowledge. And they're always small stuff, man. Like I remember being excited because I learned some editing trick. Editing, that's all it was. And I'm like, yeah, because it gave me the energy, it gave me the fight to want to keep going, kind of keep going more. Sometimes it was comments on our other channel where it's just like, man, we love you guys and things like, it was just like the moral support. And I was like, yeah, not sleeping for a week was totally worth it. And those are the types of things where you have to really find a way to measure that isn't like all or nothing. And if you do that, you will find a way, you guys. You will find a way to keep battling it out and keep fighting for what you're doing. Keep pushing yourself to change your circumstance, to change your life, and change the direction of your career or whatever you want in your life. Gotta stay on it, man. You gotta grind it out, but you gotta look for the things, the small wins, to keep yourself motivated. So I hope this helps you guys. Stay tuned for another episode. We are getting close to that 100 mark, man. 100 episode mark. And I got a surprise coming for you on that 100th episode. So stay tuned, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Always remember to awaken the leader inside. Until next time. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that little bell on the top, right? Now it's time to get to work and let's make it happen.